Dear trader, it's time to wake up. The illusions that have been set before you are beginning to break now more than ever before. There's a clear demonstration of what is happening in the trading industry if you can just truly open your eyes and begin to see. Now, to elaborate on what I mean, right? For example, is for years, okay, this is not a surprising thing. In fact, many traders have sort of began to fall into this falsehood and these false beliefs of what it is to be a trader and the mindset that naturally is supposed to come behind it. So, just to clarify or give an example, right? For years, people have been being lied to and just straight up deceived when it comes to trading and traders and the trading industry, especially for retail like traders, right? And to me, it has always been very obvious, but now as trading is entering this new generation of, you know, many people around the world, specifically the younger generation, right? The newer generation are beginning to enter the financial markets. And so by us being in the age of information, right, which we are in, well, we're not even in that age anymore. We are in the age of AI, if you actually want to get technical. But by being still crossing over from these two ages, right, this is bringing the center to our attention of information. Now, as the trader, as the independent thinker, the one who sees, right, as the trader, you are naturally supposed to be able to see through what is true, what is fake, what is lies, whether something is being deceived or not. As a trader, this will naturally come because there is no side effect to the development of becoming a true trader. Now, another example to sort of help you understand what I'm saying is that this is another truth. Okay. For example, there is more businessmen slash women. Okay. I got to put the slash woman because, our women traders are out there. And shout out to all of you. But listen, there's more businessmen in disguise as traders for fun. Okay. Lots of them are traders for fun. Okay. It is what it is, right? I mean, I'm not making this up to you. I'm just revealing something that needs to be revealed. Whatever is done into light, whatever is done in the dark will come to the light. And I'm simply shining that light. Now, those people who do things for fun are obviously not real traders because who is going to risk money for fun? And it's not that everyone is doing this, but there's people who are doing this, right? And there's people who they trade and then they take zero accountability about what can happen, or they say the market is unpredictable. This is so many things, but if the market is unpredictable, then why are you in it? And why do you have a strategy that you claim is profitable enough for you to make money? It just doesn't make sense. Now, just to end my quick tangent, I want to end on this note. Many people or many traders will tell you trade systems. Well, I tell you trade frameworks that builds and trade frameworks, or not just trade frameworks, but you want to create frameworks. Okay. Once you create frameworks, you then know exactly how the system will begin to operate. Okay. So let me say that again, create frameworks so that you can then know exactly how the system that you're going to operate in is going to operate. Okay. That's that final piece that many people are missing. Okay. You have to have a framework, then a system. If you have a system, that's great. But a framework is how you dictate the outcome. Now, like I was saying, another way to help you guys identify, right, the businessmen or businesswomen in the industry. And I'm not coming for anyone, I'm just simply revealing the truth. Now, the clear way to tell first and foremost will be their what? I'm gonna give you a second. It will be, if you said it correctly, it will be their mindset. Now, what I mean is, it's very simple. All you got to do is ask yourself, right? To any mentor, any trader, teacher out there, it's very simple, right? Are they business growth minded or like what I mean by business growth minded is, are they the type to tell you, I will scale your business 10x, or I will scale your profits by this and that amount, right? Or are they trader minded? And by being a trader minded, you will naturally understand that traders, true traders in this world, which is my Jesse Livermore's, Ray Dalio's, et cetera, the goats, right? You feel me? That's are the people that you want to actually aspire and shoot your vision to be. You don't want to shoot your vision to be any of these other traders. You don't. What are you doing? If you have been, then you have been shorting yourself. And that's exactly why you're truly not profitable in the way that you can see yourself being, because they have led you into a false heaven. It is what it is. Now, the trader minded individuals who are seekers of truth, right? What comes with that is you will naturally be able to begin to see through lies and deception. Okay. As a trader, I see manipulation, and that translates into the real world. And so, even as conducting business, I can see through people, I can see through things. So, not everyone likes that. And many people, in fact, will be intimidated by that because they don't know how to approach you. And many people don't know how to approach me. And it's fine. And this is going to come with you being a trader that the world has never seen. You see, true independent thinkers are traders who built everything from the ground up. I didn't get anything that I learned from anywhere, right? It's time to wake up. The only person that I will consider a mentor along my journey is Jesse Livermore, and he's one of the greatest traders of all time, if not the greatest trader of all time, because he is the literally founding father for day trading. A lot of people will ignore him, not give him his props, not give him his credit. Jesse Livermore, he is the one that you want to look up to. No one else, not even me. Actually, not even Jesse Livermore. You want to look even past that because there's a ceiling that even he wasn't able to reach. So therefore, you want to look up to God. You look up to him, you will reach unreachable places. But now, what I actually want to go over is, or explain, is that about the next generation of traders. Okay. The next generation of traders, right, are going to be the traders who build, but not only build, they will be the ones who hold power. Okay. And that's not even where it stops, because then they will also have the option to use that power and make influence and build positive influence, right? You don't just want any kind of influence, right? But positive influence that impacts the world, that impacts nations, that impacts the generations, because this is the true power of a trader. You don't get into trading to have a business and that's it. And no, you don't get into trading just to even trade and travel. There's another level that you have to reach. And even for me personally, I wouldn't even be recording if it wasn't in my purpose to do so. With the things that I have learned, the knowledge that I have put together in trading, God has simply made it a calling, and he told me to speak, and so I'm speaking. I did a previous video on this, right? I think it's one of my first Trader Truth episodes. So um for those who've been following before, you guys have seen it. If you're new, I definitely recommend checking that video out. But to just continue expanding, right? So another thing is, a true trader in this world, hear me, this will not be for everyone. So if you still watching this video till you got to this point, listen, a true trader in this world, most importantly, can never be silenced. Do you understand? In order to silence you, they will have to silence the market itself, and they will never do that. We are entering a digital age, so things are beginning to change. You understand? So as a trader, you should change your perspective and learn the skill, but not only the skill, but the wisdom and knowledge that it takes to acquire it and hold it, and then use it to then build power, but not only for you, but for your family and the generations after. Okay. This is all about generational wealth, generational sustainability, generational independence, generational self thinking, generational everything. Okay. Listen, as you can see by what I have said so far, okay, there is a clear difference in mindsets of traders and the type of trader. But let me just say it like this, there's a certain kind of fruit that is shown, okay? There's the fruits that are shown by those who are more business inclined in trading, and that's how they generate their income in trade. And then there's those who do it for fun, who's just not real traders, and you could just completely listen, just X those out. But then you have those real traders who understand exactly the truth of what comes with the skill itself of truly understanding the financial markets. And of course, I will not end this video by saying there's no better way to understand that by understanding the entirety of the philosophy of CRT. It's not just about a candlestick. It is so much deeper. And I just wish that you truly take what I'm telling you and understand that and continue to tap into more videos and lock in, because the mindset of CRT is simply the mindset of the lone trader. And that's my journey up until this point. Welcome to CRT year one, by the way. Um, I do want to mention before ending this video that I have been chosen personally by the Most High, right, to speak truth on behalf of the market. I have been chosen to be the truth teller of the markets, and that's exactly what I'm going to do on my YouTube channel, on every social media platform ever. And that's also what I've been doing up to date, but I'm just making that known. Um, Another thing that I want to mention, okay, if you're still watching this video, you are completely a real one. You're part of the chosen family of traders. Welcome to the next generation. All right. Being a part of my community in any way, whether that be my YouTube community, whether that be my Discord, whether that be you have access to my social medias on Instagram, what I post on Threads, et cetera, Instagram, um, just the various social media sites in itself, which are also all in the description box below. So make sure to check out the description if you haven't already. And really, what I want you to understand at the end of the day is that by tapping into my community, right, you will not, and I mean this, you will not become any ordinary trader. But what you will become is a trader of truth. And guess what? A trader of truth is a trader of power.